They're coming to get you, Barbara.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We have such sights to show you.
Who's laughing now?
Are you crazy? Kill you all! Than you ever had. I am your worst dream come true. I'm everything you ever were afraid of.
They're here.
And there we are.
Come on down. You're the next contestant on. Crazy.
Oh my goodness. And I realized I did not change my name, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. Miguel messed up already.
It's okay,
There
do a
we
little
go.
promo real quick. Pariah.
Thank you. But yeah, no, I fixed that. Hey guys, how's it going tonight? Welcome to the show.
Hey everyone. Hi guys.
So yes, I believe tonight is going to be a crazy madness of a show because we are doing a game show murderer, Rodney Alcala.
I've heard
yeah,
it
that sounds better.
pronounced a couple of different ways. Alcala.
Potato.
Potato. There we go. Leo is in the house, and it looks like Moonshine Rob is checking in. There we go. How's it going, guys?
Hey, Leo.
What do you call it? But yes, we've got quite a bit of shit to cover on this guy. So I think before we get into it, I say we get our usuals out of the way. We got to make sure we get to it. So let's start with that would you rather.
All right. So, would you rather find out that your partner or spouse or whatever you like to call your significant other or your parents are serial killers? So, would you rather find out your partner is a serial killer or one of your parents?
I would say my parents, because obviously if I'm grown enough to have a partner and be out of the house, I'm out of danger now. So if it was my partner, I'd be like, oh my God, this fool will stalk me.
That's a sticky situation once you find out your partner is fucked.
Yeah.
I fully believe I've dated a girl or two who could have been a serial killer. So really, it's a toss. Like, it's okay. That's not really a deal breaker for me. Like other stuff, like leaving clothes around the house, kind of things. Serial killing just depends on the mood of the day, you know. Have you guys ever seen that Bob's Burger where Linda wakes up in the middle of the night thinking they're gonna kill Teddy, and she's just like, okay, well, I got the car gassed up, let's get out of here, I guess. And she's just in it, like she just is down to murder, like right away. That's the kind of person I wanna find in my life.
There you go.
But
You'll
Leo
need a
says
ride or die bitch.
Yeah, Leo says parents.
Yeah.
Laura, what do you think then? So we got 2 for parents so far. It's Joe and Leo.
Honestly, I would rather find out that Peanut is a serial killer so that if I do want out of this marriage, I won't look like the bad guy. It's a joke.
That was good. That was good though. So,
Can I change my answer? Just kidding.
nice. Oh my God. But yeah, guys, let us know in the comments who you would pick too while we go into our next topic, which is let's get some strange news up in here. Let's get some strange.
Oh my god! As if 2020 wasn't fucking weird enough or strange enough, I should say. There's more and more shit going on. We've got pandemic. We've had earthquakes. Political shit, wars, lots of astronomical stuff happening, and it continues. Actually, December 21st, which is the first day of solstice, there is going to be, I guess, like a show you can see in the sky for at least a week. Saturn and Jupiter are going to be in super close proximity to one another. And without a telescope, you'll be able to see a really bright light in the sky because it'll kind of look like they're colliding with one another. But they're not. They're just super close to each other. And the last time this happened was during the Middle Ages. And they actually had an actual date for it. March 4th, 1220. And 1226, I'm sorry.
1220. So dang, that's like what?
Yeah. 800 years ago? Yeah,
Jesus.
800 years ago. And yeah. And it won't happen again until March 15th, 2080, which is kind of weird. 60 years and 800 years. I mean, I don't know how that works. Whatever that planet rotation is going on there, but yeah. Summer, I kind of started thinking about like the whole like the morning star, like, the devil and like biblical shit, because it's the first day of solstice is when this happens. And it's, I don't know, it's just something else, just an excuse to wear a tinfoil hat for the day, I guess. So
I like where your head's at, though. Definitely look into that. I like that.
If there's going to be a time that the fucking rapture is going to happen, I'm saying it's on the 21st of this month. I'm just saying.
In all honesty, I'm not going anywhere.
We should make an apocalypse.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
And do squares.
Yes.
$5 a square, guys.
Every square. Oh, dinosaurs come back and murder us all. Zombie apocalypse. The rapture. Oh my god. I want in. I want in so hard. Oh my god.
That's what she said.
Alien.
But
high five and the angels. But before we continue, Richard says parents and Timothy says spouse. So we got a good split on this one. And Aaron says just popping by to say hi. Love the show. Recording on mine now. Keep up the great work, brother. Send me the link to your show. I want to check it out more. So please do so.
Screw Aaron.
Yeah.
No, he's cool. He does the show Horror with Sir Sturdy.
Nice.
Yeah. And he runs the Z Network, which is where my other show runs off of whenever I post there. So
nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And then Richard says zombie dinosaur apocalypse, pretty much what's going to happen.
That's 3 squares though, Richard. That's like $15, dude.
That's worth it. I think that covers your basis. And then 1 for Chucky's Real. And then that's it. That's all I want.
Okay.
Yeah. But wait, Solstice was born. I don't know. I don't know, Moonshine. I don't know. But Dan has also joined us, and Leo says, do y'all remember in December 31st, 1999, when everything was supposed to shut down?
Oh my God, yes. That was, yeah.
Y2K. I can't.
Yeah.
Remember.
Oh,
didn't we just talk about this the other day, Miguel, in the car?
Maybe.
Well, yeah, like there on New Year's, because everybody was freaked out, that all the computers were going to reset, and there was just going to be electric anarchy everywhere, and like nothing was going to work right. And where I lived was close to where Silicon Valley started in the Bay Area. And I mean, it was in the ghetto, don't get me wrong. And at a couple minutes after midnight, there was a loud pop outside. And then these ghetto ass girls were living down the street, started screaming and yelling and running outside. And then we went outside to go see, and all it was just a power.
A transformer?
Yeah, a transformer had blown on the power lines. They thought it was, the end of the world was a couple minutes late. We're all gonna die.
Well, I would have been scared too. Honestly, I probably would have freaked out a little bit. But Joe, I'm sorry. I think that was a different chunky Mexican in your car, because I don't think that was me. But that,
I don't give rights to chunky Mexicans. What are you talking about?
this one right here.
They smell like coffee and cigars.
That I do. Wait, what? Huh? Anyway, oh my goodness. Aaron says that he would pick spouse being a serial killer as well. And Leo said, I worked in a hospital and they were going crazy with protocol in case it happened. That's intense. I didn't think it got to that point, but that is intense. But having said that, before we go into what is probably a very weird case that I think just gets talked about very little and then overstepped, I want to hear something I can laugh at. I need to laugh at someone's death.
All right. So this one happened overseas in Italy, January 2002. Andreas was a 23-year-old bouncer that was found in a pool of blood on the side of the road. The authorities thought that he might have just been a victim of some heinous crime, but upon inspection, they noticed his left leg was nearly severed by a chainsaw, another chainsaw story. So apparently, this young man had attempted to commit insurance fraud. He wanted to get $500,000 worth of money in like policies and disability and all kinds of stuff. He hired his cousin to chop off his leg with a chainsaw to make it look like some sort of weird accident so that he could claim disability. But he severed a major artery below the knee. Oh. So his cousin threw the chainsaw in a river nearby and fled the city, but he was eventually found because they obviously got that confession from him. So.
Yeah,
my cousin did it. He done run that way.
I got hit by one of those chainsaw cars. Oh, help me!
God.
What the fuck? Like, oh my god! Oh my god!
Richard
laughs in Leatherface. Oh my god, that's perfect. And I like Moonshine's idea here for the Y2K stuff. Turn off all the breakers and freak everybody out. Nice.
Nice.
Oh yes, that's. I wish I would have had the foresight to do something like that. But you three on this. One request: can I get a thumbs up? Okay, I'll do it. Oh. Just thumbs up, bam.
How long are we supposed to hold this, Aaron?
The rest of the show. Whoever puts their thumb down first loses. I'm gonna keep one up all the time. So tonight we are talking about the killer, also known as the game. What was it called? The dating game killer. And from my understanding, Rodney Alcala. I'm about to lose. Damn it. Someone else talk, please.
I'm the one, down my gal. Alcala.
Someone take over. Just tell me when to put stuff on the screen.
Right. This guy was freaking nuts. I honestly would. I don't know. Like, I think I was more interested, not really in the getting up to the story, but once they got him on trial and was talking about stuff, I was more interested in it. But he I would definitely put him up there with Samuel Little. We haven't talked about him yet, but he was the oh my god, I forget what his name is.
Literally the little guy who wrote that book about himself, right? Samuel Little.
The little guy.
Yeah, well, he was shorter.
Not Stuart Little, ding dong.
Not that little, but he was like 5'5", and he was like
he's the tall African American guy who remembers in very detailed descriptions these women and where he picked them up, what they were wearing, the place, like, and it was, they think that he got like over 100 women, and it's the same with this guy. They feel that he has up to possibly 150 victims, and just the way he acts is a little similar to Samuel Little in a sense. So I think these guys are kind of, I don't think they're like the typical ones that we've covered before.
No, okay. I totally got it wrong. Yeah, I was thinking of Pee Wee Gaskins is the guy's name I was thinking of. The little.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's another one we're going to go into, but he was a liar, though. It's Pee Wee, like literally Pee Wee.
The lollipop gill. That's all I can think. like a bunch of murdering midgets in a group. Like 5 of them jump on someone.
He totally was. He was a murdering midget.
Oh my god! I wonder if there's a midget murderer. Not that I have anything against, like people who are vertically challenged or whatever, but I'm just curious. There's all kinds of killers out there. Like there's groups of killers, there's couples that are killers, there's cousins that are killers. There's all kinds of people out there.
What do you call it? Well, a little off topic, but I believe Pee Wee Gaskins was like 5'4", 5'5", so he'd be like the shortest one I know of.
He's shorter than me.
He was a very short guy, but he had allegedly convicted of 110 victims, but that was his number. Like I think that was an exaggeration.
Okay. So yeah, because I was gonna say Samuel Little, like if they can prove all of his, which they are over time, like he will be the most prolific serial killer in American history.
Real.
Yeah. So we're not talking about him tonight. I was just comparing him to that guy because I think they're kind of similar, and I think they're kind of different from the other people that we've been covering. So yeah, this guy was special in the head.
Oh, there's a whole new meaning. Say hello to my little friend.
Born. That means so many things.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Lauren, did you want to start us off with the beginning of him, or?
Oh, yeah. I was going to just kind of talk a little bit about his early life.
Cool.
He was born August 23rd, 1943 in San Antonio, Texas. He was born as Rodrigo Jacques Alcala Bucor. I couldn't pronounce his last name. It's weird. Yeah. In 1953, his family moved to Mexico because they were living in Texas, but they moved to Mexico, and the father, Raul, left about 3 years after they moved. And he just basically abandoned the family, just took off. So it gave him some sort of like abandonment issues, and he was really afraid of people leaving him and all that stuff. But when he was 11, his family moved to LA. When he was 17 in 1961, he enrolled in the Army, actually. And he was what did he do? He was some sort of like a clerk or something. And it turned out that he had this crazy nervous breakdown. And I didn't get too much detail about the sexual assault that he committed while he was in the Army. But I know that a psychologist in the Army, or a military psychologist, said that he had anti-social personality disorder, narcissism, later on narcissism, or narcissist personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, psychopathy, sexual sadism, and all that crazy shit.
Yay, that sounds like a party right there.
Yeah, at 17, he was showing signs of like not being a normal person.
That sucks. So he had like a bunch of sisters, didn't he? Like, wasn't he like the only boy or the only like male basically after the dad left?
Yeah, he had two sisters, so he had to basically be the man of the house and kind of take on that responsibility.
Okay. Man, okay. Yeah.
Much else about early life, so.
Yeah, I didn't get a whole bunch on his early life. That's basically all I got too. That's why I was kind of like, that's kind of boring. Let's get into murder. But
murder. Oh my
God. No, well, I mean, like, I didn't know like what kind of murder he had done. I know that they, when they've done clips about, you know, the dating game murder or whatever, they basically just talk about like when he gets to the show and what happens with all that. They don't really get into all of the other stuff. So when I started watching it and I started hearing about like, you know, a little kid and stuff, I was kind of like, oh, I don't think I like this murder shit anymore right now.
What do you go? Well, that's the thing he's known for, though. He was on the dating. He won. He won on the dating game. The girl who, let's face it, she wasn't very pretty. Well, not much to look at anyway. So she just had to go with what she could get. And she got a serial killer.
She was so fucking cheesy, dude. She's like, hi, like, oh my god, like contestant number 1. If I like, she was.
You guys want me to play a clip?
Yes, do it.
Let me get it set up. Let me cue it up.
Do it justice. You do it.
I got you back. Okay, that's the right one. Share audio. I am. Get that full screen. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
The dating game, and we're right underway. First three eligible battles for game number 1, and here they are. Good luck, gentlemen. Well, let's see. Batch number 1 is a successful photographer who got his start when his father found him in the dark room at the age of 13. Between takes, he might find him skydiving or motorcycling. Please welcome Rodney Alcala.
There, Alcala.
And it's time to meet the young lady for game number 1, and here she is. Here is the young lady with a wealth of experience. She once earned a living massaging feet, but she quit when her boss suggested that she work her way up. Then she taught school in Phoenix, Arizona, and now she's
My grandma had a chair like that.
Welcome, if you will, sensational Cheryl Bradshaw. Hello, Cheryl. Don't sit down yet. Just a minute. I'll make sure everything is straight. You relax. You feel okay? You know there's 3 bachelors over there. There'll be 1, 2, and 3. Ask them anything you like to find out more about them, except their name, age, occupation, or income.
Get to the damn question. God dang it. I'm sorry.
Say hello to you and see
Better be sorry. Or shit. Want to know who wins?
Time is at night. Nighttime.
Why do you say that?
Because that's the only time there is.
The only time? What's wrong with morning, afternoon?
Well,
Too many witnesses.
Nighttime when it really gets good. Then you're really
Right.
good.
I'm a drama teacher, and I'm going to audition each of you for my private class. Bachelor number 1. You're a dirty old man.
Her boy.
Come on, over here.
Okay, I don't.
Bachelor number 1. I am serving you for dinner.
Oh.
No, the other way around.
Right. What do you look like?
I'm called the banana, and I look really good.
All right.
Can you be a little more descriptive?
Peel me.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. All right. He's gone. He's gone now. Jeez. If you don't expect him to kill you, then I don't know what to tell you. That's a murder.
Freaks come out at night.
Well, it turns out she didn't even go out with him at the end of that, right?
No, she said he was too creepy and she didn't want to go on the date with him, even though he'd won. I guess he yelled at like the producer and shit, like before or after something. I forget what came about it, but he was throwing a fit and he says, "I always get the girl. It doesn't matter. I always get the girl." So I don't know if that was before or after, but
he was confessing.
Just a creeper. Just a creeper. Yeah. Ugh. So yeah, glad to have him off screen for a second, but it's just it blows your mind to think like there are plenty of crazy people out there and there are plenty of game shows. Like sooner or later, if not more times than not, I bet this happened a couple of times and we just don't know about it.
Oh yeah.
But like they kind of glossed over it or they're on for a split second. Like for what's that? The one where they guess the number of stuff. Gosh dang it! Price is Right. I bet you like
Crazy, right?
at least one person on every episode is a killer. I'm just gonna point out. I'm just gonna say.
Well, there have been some. I think we might have talked about it, I don't know. Been some TV shows that have caused people to kill other people, like Jenny Jones.
Oh my God.
Did you remember that one at all?
No, I do not.
Ooh. Well, I guess what? Sorry, real quick. It was 3 people that had come on. One was backstage, and it was supposed to be a reveal, like a crush reveal. Like, somebody's got a crush on you. Can you guess which one? So it's a guy and a girl sitting on the stage. One guy's, he's homosexual, and the chick, she's straight, and they're here to reveal a crush to the guy in the back. Well, the guy comes out and they ask him, do you have an idea why you're here, and who your crush is? And he's like, I don't know. And he's kind of looking at the girl, and he's kind of like, implying that he's kind of hoping that she's interested in him, but come to find out it's the guy next to him, and he's not, he doesn't feel the same way about men as he does. So he was just kind of like, I'm flattered, but this and that. I guess they lived in the same area, and the guy was like, the homosexual guy was like harassing him because he wouldn't go out with him. And he started threatening him and being a real psycho. And the guy got tired of it, went, shot, and killed him. So,
Dang.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Yep. Sorry. I'm done.
No, but it just goes to show you, like, there's also on the Nancy Kerrigan show, when this woman was accused of drowning her daughter. Like Nancy Kerrigan, you all know how Nancy Kerrigan acts. Like, she's very forceful in her opinion. She will berate whoever's on her show. And this woman comes on the show to talk about, I know it was an accident, my daughter. And she got so much hate mail afterwards, she ended up committing suicide. And they find out it was an accident, if I remember correctly, how it all turned out. And her family ended up suing Kerrigan for.
Good.
I think she won. The family did. But there's real consequences to entertainment, whether it's dating game shows or talk shows or true crime. And Nancy Kerrigan, technically, in her case, there's ramifications that you can't overlook sometimes. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah. So that guy got rejected. I guess apparently he was a photographer before he started, or before he had gone on the dating game and started all like his murder spree and whatnot. And that he was either helping models with building their portfolios, or he was also known for taking photos without people's permission.
Oof.
So, and back then it wasn't like, here, let me email it to you, or, it's instantly coming out. It was like, oh, my roll of film, thank you, la, la, la. So.
You got to have that dark room, yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. I don't know. It's so sad how many of them started as photographers. I'm like, I got to get a different line of work, because someone's going to, like, I'm afraid it's going to be me. They're going to accuse next. I'm like, no, I don't like to do that. No murder, please. Thank you.
Oh, my gosh. I'm curious though, because they had found I don't know if they'd finished it or not, but apparently they linked him just maybe a couple years ago with the murder of a pregnant woman in Wyoming. So he's got like New York, California, Wyoming. I'm wondering, like, how many other states does he have? And they found so many photos of all these people, not just women and children, but men too, that he has it. Nobody knows who these people are.
And that the photos takes us into something actually here, guys. If you want me to throw those on screen. Picture time. All right. So now these are this is the Los Angeles Times. This is from his storage locker. Yes.
Yeah, but that one was in Oregon though, so I'm wondering if he had to have gotten a hold of somebody in Oregon if he's going there enough to have a storage unit.
Yeah. That's weird. Yeah. Did he have 2? Because I read Seattle.
Oh, I'm sorry, Seattle. Why did no, I'm sorry. That's my mistake.
Oh, I was just tripping, like, did I write it the wrong city down? Oh my god.
Well, still, someplace other than California or New York or Wyoming, like in another state still. But I don't know. But a lot of these these photos here are still of women, some men, and some children. Not as many women who are still missing to this day. They haven't had any family or friends or anybody come forward to, I guess, kind of claim them in a way. So, yeah. Is the link in the description or no, Miguel?
You know, I am sorry, but I can put it up right now in the comments at least.
Okay.
Copy that.
Just
This
in
way, if
case,
you guys
you
want to
never
check them out
know.
for yourselves,
So-
yeah. Just in case, you know, you never know. You never know.
Yeah, because I didn't know there were all these photos either. I mean, and we live in California. I mean, who knows if we know somebody who is related to one of these people? So, or
No, 100%,
somebody from
100%
our
true.
families or something.
See, that just like screams like he knew these people while this was happening.
Yeah, that's the thing
God.
too. A lot of the photos that you see, like, they seem like they're willing to take these photos. Like they trust him enough to do this.
Yeah.
That's just oof. And that's blurry. Like this guy's not even good at his job. Come on. Actually, that's actually a very nice photo right there. Actually, yeah.
You didn't have to prove it back then,
they
Miguel.
They found like what would be considered now child pornography too.
Yeah.
Those a lot of the photos he took care of kids and teenagers engaging in sex acts and things, and like that's really sad.
Yeah, and there was photos, some of the victims that he had that he actually killed. He, posed them in explicit, poses or whatever, and would take photos of them. He's very weird, and he liked a lot of attention. Like he liked a lot of positive attention.
It's an ego thing for those kind of people, though.
Yeah, and I mean, in the justice system, California is kind of screwed up. Well, we all know that, especially if you live in California. But in the one little girl that he was convicted in murdering twice, I forget her name already, Robin something or other. But
Robin, I wrote it down. Samso.
Starts with an F. Yeah, he was like. What, he didn't even spend like 3 years in prison for that, and then they let him go?
Jesus.
Yeah.
And then he went on and got like a writing job for a newspaper and just kind of lived his life la-di-da, like nothing happened. Like, the fuck?
That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, he raped a girl. That's what happened. It wasn't Robin.
Oh, it was that's right.
Bad. Yeah, he raped a girl. Tali Shapiro. That's who it was.
Yeah, because she's the only one that survived.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because I guess he had taken her picture with her friends or whatever. He got a hold of her somehow. This guy followed until the police were able to make it, or was it a police officer that followed? I don't remember.
It was a witness. A witness saw that he was trying to lure this girl into his car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then the cop was, out the door asking him to open up. He was, I guess, yelling across the house, "I'm in the shower, hold on." The cop got really impatient and kicked the door in. And when he did, Rodney was gone, and there was a little girl's body on the floor, and there was just blood everywhere. And thank God that she survived that, because, I mean, I'm glad at least one person survived from it. I mean, it's horrible that the other ones had gone away, but I think if not for her, it wouldn't have helped as much as it did to lead into eventually catching him. I think it would have, held him back from being able to get more information on him.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, somebody has to be able to kind of identify what's going on, and just, oh my gosh, that's a terrible story. It's horrible.
Yeah. Ugh.
So that brings us to the end of these photos. And I mean, yeah, some of them are of the same person in there, but that was from his, like you said, from his storage locker. So that absolutely makes sense that you'd have multiples of some people.
Well, he had like over thousands of photos, but they were only able to release like 100 and 20, I think. Because some of them were just so bad, they just couldn't. They were just like, no, we're just gonna pick the cleanest ones that we can, and put those out there, and hopefully, somebody can help identify some of these people, because a lot of people have not come forward to identify them. So I don't know if it's just because anymore it's just kind of gotten lost in the wave because the time has passed, or what. I don't know.
Yeah, and I have to agree with Joey, though. Killing people does not really bring positive attention.
No.
But attention nonetheless. And, like, when you're that much of, like, a little crybaby that you think you deserve to take someone else's life, I'm pretty sure they don't care what kind of attention they get. They just want to hurt somebody and feel validation. Like, oh, I accomplished something today. I've only killed 2 people. Or
Right. But he was very into how he looked and just being like the suave, charismatic, sly talking, easygoing, everybody loves person. Like, like kind of Gacy. Gacy was just like, hey, I'm everybody's friend, I'm here all the time, what do you need? I'll do it for you. It was kind of like that, like he was just trying to be, he was just very friendly and accommodating to everybody. And that's probably where the narcissism came in too. Because sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's not uncommon, because you look at Charles Manson was very much give people what they want, or Richard Ramirez was very much into his looks and his hair, not so much the halitosis because of his breath and whatnot. But that's a disease. You can't blame Richard Ramirez. You can't blame him for his breath. That's not fair. Okay, well, he's not on trial for that. But there's a lot of them that turn out to be just so about themselves. It's all that closed in. That I think that's like what leads people to be able to do that kind of stuff when they think they are number one. They're the most important thing out there. So, yeah. Sorry, it's a rant, but it's a good.
It's fine.
And I'm on the wrong page. I'm sorry. I have here one other thing. I was looking for the one where it says he interrogates himself.
Oh Lord, he for like 5 hours, and he was doing it in like different voices, like asking himself questions in different voices and shit. He played the clip from the fucking the dating game show.
I can't see. Oh, I thought I had it here. I'm sorry, I can't find the right one. All I have is the closing statements. If you guys want to see that real quick, or closing arguments. I'll bring it up for a quick second. We'll see if it's any good. Boop boop boop. Buble, come on, computer. That counts. Boop. There we go. All right, so that's him now, older. The hair actually still kind of looks like his hair from back in the day. Just
Howard Stern.
A little bit.
There should be.
Yeah. He does.
During a 2-hour, often rambling closing argument Monday afternoon, accused serial killer Rodney Alcala, who was defending himself in the death penalty trial, sat at the counsel table and spoke in a dull monotone. Alcala could not make his laptop computer project on a large courtroom screen, and he scrambled to find photos and other exhibits. Alcala said some of his argument attacking the credibility of Marianne Connolly, 12-year-old Robin Samso's mother. Alcala is accused of kidnapping and murdering Samso in 1979. Alcala claimed Connolly, who he refers to as Frazier, Connolly's previous name, made up a story about her daughter's earrings being the same earrings that were found in a Seattle storage locker rented in Alcala's name.
No testimony from anyone other than Mrs. Frazier that Robin's ears were pierced. None of her friends were aware of that. They were unaware of her wearing earrings. And Mrs. Frazier had plenty of opportunity to provide you, the jury, with a picture of Robin wearing earrings. He stated on the stand that he had pictures of Robin, and if Robin, like she says, wore earrings all the time, that was her habit, then there should be some earrings, some pictures with earrings, and there should be some person who isn't familial to testify that Robin wore earrings. However, no one testified other than Mrs. Frazier The dropping were earrings.
Deputy District Attorney Matt Murphy had brought up the earrings and the storage locker earlier in his closing arguments.
He expressed relief to his sister that the police didn't know about the storage locker. So what does an innocent man have to hide, number one?
Murphy also questioned Alcala's alibi at the time of Samso's abduction, that he was at Knott's Berry Farm at the time.
There isn't a single witness that puts
The old Knott's Berry Farm defense, of course.
Probably he was applying for a job, probably to pick up more bait.
And Murphy noted that Alcala had changed the interior of his car shortly after Samso's disappearance.
He put new carpeting in his car. Who does that? And he said he spilled gas in there. Okay. Who does that?
Alcala will continue his closing arguments Tuesday morning.
I know, you ever seen some of these chicks try to pump their own gas?
That's not funny. I got gas in my eye one time. All right, it was painful. Okay. Full disclosure, and then I will go into this video a little bit because that was hilarious in some parts. Yeah, I put the gas, the nozzle in, and I kind of just sat against the car, just kind of leaning there waiting for it to be done. And the next thing I know, it pops out on its own, and it won't stop pumping gas.
Oh shit!
And it's just going all over my shoes and my jeans, and I'm trying to pick it up to undo the nozzle, and it sprays in my face, and that stuff burns. It burns your eyeballs for some reason. Apparently, gas isn't good for you.
I got it in my mouth.
Oh my god!
Gas in my motorcycle hit the splash. Right.
Oh.
Joe too.
Yeah, he's been splashed in the face while putting gas in his motorcycle.
And mouth.
Face and eyes and mouth. Sorry.
I didn't taste it, thank goodness.
Ooh.
But going into that video, how ridiculous that his defense is. Yeah, she didn't wear earrings, and I had earrings, so there's no way it could have been me. Her mom never showed a picture with her earrings, so I guess I'm totally fine. I'm gonna walk out this door now, guys. You'll see y'all later.
Dude, you know what? The really fucked up thing that he did is when he was doing like these interrogations and stuff, like on himself and whatnot, like totally being a Bundy and just like, I'm gonna represent myself, but I'm gonna take myself like this. Yes, I am. Like being fucking weird. That woman that you saw on there. The mother of the young girl, he actually got her pulled on the witness stand, and he was interviewing her and questioning her. And she actually brought a gun because she was going to shoot him in the fucking face when she had to go up on the stand. Nice. But she stopped herself like a lady and waited till the parking lot. No, I'm just kidding.
And then shot him there twice. Oh my god!
You know how hard it is to get blood and guts out of upholstery?
Yeah, and just. Again, the other guy though, his defense was the carpet, or his prosecutor carpet. He replaced his carpet. Who does that? Who does that? Do you know who does that? A serial killer. Later, I'm done. I win. That was the worst. Like I have spilled so much shit on carpets in cars. Yes, I've never replaced any carpets in a car, but it's not unheard of. People like clean stuff once in a while. I'm just a filthy animal. So he needs to do a better job as well, that lawyer. So that hurt my head watching. I'm sorry. Oof. And then Aaron says, gotta go. Everyone tune in to any last words for the trivia. Yeah, some trivia tonight. That will be a lot of fun. I like that. And I am freezing out here, so we gotta hurry a little bit. I didn't realize how cold it was gonna get. It was a warm day, and I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I'm dumb. Nonetheless, though, I don't know what to say about this guy because he's so stereotypical of all these different traits of a serial killer. I mean, showed signs as a teenager growing up. Father left, which is a pretty big thing that happens throughout quite a few of their lives. There's an abusive father. The military thing also doesn't kind of surprise me because he went AWOL for a while, and a lot of the guys may not go that far, but a lot of them tend to wash out and have a lot more grandiose of an idea of what they did in the military. And then I'm sure he escalated in some way. I got to dig into it a little bit more, but there must have been escalation from him just hurting people to that final murder. I'm sure we can find one spot that kind of points it out. But it to go around the country, because he went around the country. It was coast to coast. it's mind-boggling how much different times were from then to now. Like, I don't think you could get away from with a cross-country serial killing anymore. I just don't think so.
Not as easily.
There's too much technology. Yeah.
No, that's where my head's at. Yeah, too much technology. There's nowhere to hide from it. You know, there's no these little corners where, like, because back in the day you could literally go from state to state and they would not be able to chase you for jurisdiction reasons. Like now they're in Texas now. It's their problem. Don't worry about it. One more time.
This guy changed his name or just went by a different name twice, and nobody, nobody noticed. Totally, like, and it was so different.
Yeah. Now we just click, and then we find out, where they were born, what their eye color is. You can do all that shit. We couldn't really do background checks on people before. Just people were able to just roam free.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. If the anonymity should be allowed or brought back, or if it's like, well, at least I can't get serial killed, hopefully. I just don't know. Whew. A little chilly. But that's all I really got on this guy right now, just because I believe he's still alive right now, right? Like,
he's in San Quentin.
San Quentin. He's 77. Which just blows my mind how he gets to live for so freaking long.
Gavin Newsom.
Those other names, by the way, is John Berger and John Berger. All he did was change an E to a U for two of his aliases, by the way, guys. I just want to point that out. Like, that stopped everyone from finding him.
You're so powerful.
Just in case he got some mail he really wanted, he's like, oh, it's a typo. That's totally mine.
Or the police pull him over. No, that's a typo. That's not me. That's the other guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
I can see that.
I guess. All right. Oh. So anything else you guys want to add to him before we yeah.
It's fucking weirdo.
It's kind of weirdo. Just a little bit. Yeah. Just a little bit. But I think oh yeah.
He's sorry. It's the lag on my end. I told you it's not working like I thought it would. He ended up showing the jury his appearance on Dating Game to try and prove that something about the earrings.
Because he wore earrings, and
he was just probably, it was one of those narcissist things. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He was just trying to be a narcissist.
I can see that kind of working though. Like, watch this clip, guys. Look how majestic my hair is. Okay, I couldn't possibly kill all those women. Look how wonderful I am dressed right now in this, and how much alpha male I am. There's no murdering. Well, I'll give me 1 second, guys.
Always finding a reason to leave every time. My God. So yeah, this guy was what happened?
Oh, sorry. I was just saying he had that frizzy 70s hair.
Oh yeah, what do they call it? It was like the Farrah Fawcett feathered. Is that what it was called? Feathered or whatever the fuck? Like some Aquanet bullshit. Like he's like blow drying it in that direction. Like, oh yeah, my shit's tight today. I can imagine like taking an Aquanet can and just rolling your hair with it and setting it in place.
Jesus.
Like, just take a whole fucking bottle. Like, this is how we're gonna feather our hair today, guys. Oh wait, hey, look, that works. Look at that shit. That is some 70s bullshit going on right there.
I have to pee. You have to stop.
Sorry. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this guy was just, like I said, I think he's similar to Samuel Little in the way he is. He just doesn't, like in the end, he had told the mother of the daughter of the little girl that he killed that, you know, he's very, very sorry for what he did and whatnot and this and that. And then basically turned around and said that he was just sorry he got caught. It's like, you're a total piece of shit, dude. Like, you're just like, it's just does not care. Just doesn't care about anybody. So
Right.
That is terrible. But I do like Richard's comment here. He probably sat in front of a fan so his hair would blow in the wind. That is a great defense. I believe OJ was going to use that too, but he was bald, I think, so it doesn't really work out as well. If you ever are committed, if you have committed a crime and you are on trial, have your hair blow in the wind if you can. It definitely helps out, I would say. I think that's an excellent point. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm back, but I think what did I miss while I was gone? I'm sorry.
I almost made Lauren pee.
Yeah.
Well, let's have that happen off camera and in a restroom instead. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it then. That was a lot of stuff. That was a lot of good stuff. But I liked Leo recommended something for another episode in the future. Let me get to it real quick. Dang, I just saw it. I don't know why it's not popping up right here. I am so sorry, guys. I'll have to find it in a little bit. But there was a recommendation in here, and I think because I don't think you guys know about him, but Pee Wee Gaskins, I think we should cover it in a future episode. And that would be a really good one. Very very flamboyant guy, but in a crazy way. So good stuff.
Okay, sounds interesting. Sounds exciting.
Cool.
Other than that, guys, I think that'll do it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.
Yes, we'll see you. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. And see you guys next Thursday.
Next Thursday. All right, guys. Take care.
All right.